Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here with Enlightened World Network. We are here with you today for the guided meditation. Now, on Wednesdays, it's always a different day. We do meditation excavation, which means we have no idea where our meditation is going. We just sit together in spirit and see what messages spirit has for us. So, Teri Angel, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to come together with you every Wednesday morning. And I always look forward to see where they take us and what they bring forth in these meditation times together. So welcome, friends.
Yay, 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 yay. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get settled in your chair, or if you're laying down, let's just take a break, take a breath. Just close out any distractions. I just heard that's interesting. I just heard the word distractions of the heart. Okay, I'm just going to jot that down. Distractions of the heart.
Interesting. And yeah, I can see that's a lot of what's going on right now, that pull, that empathy that people are going into.
Right. Or if you've got a personal situation that's drawing all of your energy and keeping you off center, off center of your own spiritual path. Let's just, distractions of the heart. Okay, let's just take a deep breath in. Feel your chair supporting your weight, or the floor, whatever's holding you up. Let's take a breath into that root chakra. We're going to send roots down out through our legs, down through your spine, wherever, to get you grounded into the floor, into the core of Mother Gaia. So first, let's just get a good grounding going here. Slow down your breathing, slow down your thinking. We're going to be all about feeling today. I can already sense that, Teri.
Interesting that you just said that, Ruth, because I was feeling some energy happening on the left side. And so I knew that there was the heart energy, the feelings, emotions, the feminine energy coming through.
Yep, I'm already feeling a lot of grief. Just like almost like a wave of grief coming through. Okay, so let's take a breath into that heart chakra, seeing the color emerald green, asking an Archangel Raphael. Just take a deep, slow breath into that heart chakra. Let's expand it. And even though when we feel grief, we want to contract that heart chakra, what we're being asked to do today is to expand that heart chakra. And what I'm seeing is as we contract, the energy is more dense and it hurts more. The grieving hurts more. And what we're being asked to do is to expand that heart chakra and allowing that grief to stay full, and then it can pass through and it can transform and it can transmute into love. So that's what they're asking us to do. So just feel the expansiveness of that heart chakra. And if you need to take another breath and stretch it out in another direction, let's do that. So Teri, what I'm seeing as we're expanding that green, that emerald green energy of the heart chakra, then it connects to the heart chakra of the person next to us and the person next to them and the person next to them. And it just creates this pathway for the grief to transmute and transform, almost like a highway, highway after highway after highway.
I see us all linked together.
Yeah.
So it's like this huge chain that's happening from heart to heart. It's not even a rope. It's a big old chain link that we're connecting into that's so strong and fortified. Mm.
And I was just reminded the term distractions of the heart. And what I'm hearing now is that this is the work of the heart. It's not a distraction, it's the work of the heart. It's only distracted when we allow our minds to remove us from this work, either because it hurts too much, or we don't want to spend the time, or we don't want to feel it.
Or we come upon a barrier that we placed. Sometimes we pull on old memories of being hurt and how bad it felt to lose people or to go through something that was hurtful. So we put up a barrier, and now we're being asked to let those barriers come down.
Yeah, Teri, I'm getting we are just supposed to stay in this heart space. However, I am seeing light coming in down through the crown chakra, divine light. So we're being held in divine love while we do this work, air quotes there. Teri, would you please ask in the other divinity?
I sure will. And I was just going to say, it's so interesting that even before we began the meditation, I picked up a pink quartz, rose quartz, and have just been holding it close to me. So I just feel that beautiful energy of love that's flowing and opening up my heart center even more. So let's focus in on who's coming in to help us to go into our hearts, helping us with any barriers, anything that's unlike love and light, so we can break through those walls together and travel down that highway. And you've already called in Raphael, front and center with healing energy, helping us to connect in with the energy of air. So if you feel that you're traveling down that road and there's air swirling around you, that's Raphael helping you to heal. And let's ask Michael to keep it a safe place for us to do this work. Again, it is something that we all have to do, that inner journey, the inner part of us that needs healing sometimes. And Michael keeps us safe while we do that and lets us know that we are strong and that he's right there with the energy of fire to take anything that we give him. And then we call in Gabriel, and Gabriel comes in with the energy of water, clearing the way, helping us to get more clarity on what needs to be released, what needs to be taken on. Whatever that shift in energy is, he helps us to understand it more fully. And as we're traveling down the road, we want to always be grounded and balanced and centered. And so we call in Uriel to help us with that, seeing those roots going deeper into Mother Earth, helping us to know that we are exactly where we need to be right now. I feel Sandalphon as we travel down the road together. Sandalphon is like really holding that energy up for us so that the road doesn't cave in. We don't have any troubles along the way, keeping it as a smooth journey. And then above us is Metatron. Metatron bringing in the crystal grid so we can be guided into those vortex centers along the road. Overseeing it all is the divine, our creator, source God energy, the one that guides all of our lives. the oneness that we all feel into when we're connected together. Calling in Divine Mother to hold us close, give us comfort and strength, nurturing us like children. And let's open up to the Christ consciousness. Just allow the beautiful presence right now of Jesus to come forward. Just allowing him in whatever way you relate to him, however you see him, just allow that energy that's so loving and compassionate and caring and forgiving. Allow that to come forward for you. And all the angels, whoever wants to come forward, the ascended masters, thank you. Thank you for being here. And I especially feel Kuan Yin with us today. He's helping us with that heart energy and doing a full heart healing for all of us today. Thank you. Let's just feel in that energy.
Beautiful. Thank you, Teri.
Interesting, because I feel all of the elements right now. As I took the breath in to do a full connection, I felt a breeze, and there's no breeze or anything that would move the air here in the room where I'm at. But I just, on my right side, I felt like something go by me, like a gentle breeze. And it got extremely warm. So Michael's doing his job for sure. And then I just feel clear. There's like a clarity that opened up with the water energy, and feeling very balanced right now.
Part of that balance, interesting. So I'm definitely seeing Divine Mother here on my left, but part of that balance, as you were inviting in the Christ consciousness, I was seeing, and I wish I was a mathematician so I would know what this was called, but it's a rectangle. I'm sorry, it's a triangle. I do know that shape. It's a triangle, but it goes between us and God and Jesus, and it's like a moving energy between the three in a triangle. And talk about feeling grounded in both the creator energy and the Christ conscious energy. But it's like an arc. I wish I had the words for it, and I wish that I could draw it. But it's vibrant, it's alive. This energy is alive.
And it's clearing, whatever that is, it's going heart to heart to clear energy for us. I hear a deeper connection, to go deeper in.
It's like a massive clearing of the heart space.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reminded of the words the Creator told me a long time ago, and the words just keep coming back. Let all that isn't love fall away.
Just felt a massive release. Wow. Thank you to everyone who's willing to let go. The angels shared with me recently that it's not the act itself of releasing, it's the willingness, the openness, the trust. That's what that's all about, is trusting that when we release, that we're letting go of everything we don't need to bring in that which we do need.
Teri, I'm going to say the name wrong. Ono?
Ho'oponopono.
Thank
It's
you.
a tough one.
Never said it right. Um, I'm hearing it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And the way that's been translated into how we can understand it in English is, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I just saw that do a deeper dive into the heart.
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful.
I'm also seeing Saint Germain's violet flame as you're saying that, and as we're sitting in that energy. So what I'm seeing is this beautiful violet flame, huge, as if we're in a circle, you know, it's the bonfire in the middle, and anything that you're holding on to, anything you're harboring, the resentments, the hurt, the angst, the grief, just shovel it in the fire. If it's causing a blockage in your heart space, throw it in the fire. Release it, let it transform, let it transmute.
Hearing unmet expectations. So anytime there's been disappointment, anytime you've thought something was going to turn out a certain way and it didn't, just throw that in the fire. Interesting, Ruth, that today is the new moon. And the new moon is that releasing, letting go, calling in what is new.
I'm watching as I'm witnessing myself, right? I'm the observer watching my own self. And I'm shoveling all this stuff into the fire. And I was just looking down to see, what am I shoveling in there? It's ash. And I thought, how interesting to be shoveling ash into a fire, but it's symbolic, obviously, of losing our home. I guess anything I'm carrying about that, I'd like to dump into the fire now. Let it transmute, let it transform.
Call on Michael to cut those cords. That's an important part of letting go, is that we don't try to pick it back up again. And when Michael severs the cord to it, then we can totally release it.
Let all that isn't love fall away. I'm being reminded that there are some people that have a great deal of stuff that needs to go, doesn't need to go into the fire. It's an option. We all have the options. We can hold on to the hurt, we can hold on to the angst, or we can choose to let it go. We can release it. No one can force you to do anything here. But if you're ready to let go, let it go.
Just heard a question. I don't know who's asking that question. But somebody is questioning, can I let some of it go?
Mm.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. There's no right or wrong. There is no have tos or shoulda, couldas. It's just when you are ready, you will know, and you will let go of whatever that is that you're holding so close to your heart. It's only hurting your heart. So if you're holding on to some anger, if you're holding on to grief, just know that it's going to be transformed into a beautiful place inside of you. And yes, just release it at your own time, your own energy, whatever that looks like for you.
That's so funny because Teri, I just heard, can you hold on to some of it for me? No, because if it's in my place, I will get rid of it.
That's right.
No.
Yeah. No hot potatoes. Yeah, just let it go. But it is an interesting question, Ruth.
Mhm.
Sometimes we feel justified in holding on to certain things, and it's okay. There's no judgment. Just when you're ready and you don't feel like that's serving you anymore, just say, okay, I'm done with that. Let your energy free up for you to receive beautiful things in your life.
Hmm. Okay, so now this is making sense, Teri. Whew. So what I just saw was um, energetically the energy of the folks in the Ukraine that are fearful, that are fleeing their lives, and that energy is coming over us, and we're being asked to like put our arms up and help hold them. And what I was realizing was if I was busy with my stuff, I wouldn't be free to help hold. I wouldn't be free to help support. Does that make sense?
It does. It certainly does.
We can't be there to keep people safe physically. We're just so limited on the things that we can do. But what we can do is help hold them in love and support. And right now, it actually feels like physically holding them up, just to maybe give them a little more strength, give them a little more comfort, if comfort can be found at all.
Just feel a need to lift up the women that are there in that country. There's a divine feminine energy running through it. And I know Divine Mother is right there. I know Michael is there. See that beautiful pink glow that we're feeling so prominently with the heart energy. The pink and the green mixed together. And I see it just descending like a cloud over anywhere there's fear, anywhere there's anxiety. Things are so out of control. It's just anyone who's feeling that right now, whether it's for you, it might be your energy, it might be a collective energy of fear. Just allow that cloud of pink and green to flow over you. Just send love from your heart.
The human spirit is so powerful.
Here to hang on to hope. We can all hang on to that energy, that trust, that belief. Everything is working perfectly in divine plan.
Which is really hard for a lot of folks to hear right now, Teri.
It is. Anytime we go through a struggle, a trial, it's hard to hear that it is working perfectly. Because we can't see the perfection from this view.
That triangle arc of moving energy from the creator to us to the Christ consciousness and back and around just got much more vibrant. It feels like bad things happen to good people, and when bad things are happening, that love and that intensity with the creator just gets so much stronger. It's that connection to the spark of the divine in each one of us. As I'm seeing that, I'm seeing us as the creator sees us, which is love, nothing but love. And that arc is connecting in with the spark of us that is of the creator. And it's getting very brilliantly white. That's actually all I can see right now, is that brilliant divine love that connects us all. Just a sea of divine love and light. Teri, what are you seeing?
I see the sunshine. I was just feeling the warmth on my face, and I'm like, where's that warmth coming from? And it's coming right from our creator, just shining on each one of us to let us feel warm and loved and held, no matter what is showing on the outer part of the world, whatever you're envisioning on the outside, to just feel the warmth and take that to the inside of you. Just letting it be healed on the inside. not so scary when we stay inside. When we open the door and we step out into the world, there's an unknown. So stay in your safety zone if that's what you need to do right now. Just stay where you feel at home and let that love keep flowing into your heart. Beautiful energy today.
It really is. And I'm just keying in on what I'm physically feeling, which is my solar plexus, my third chakra is just sort of on fire over here, but it's the connection to my heart chakra. And it's transforming how I view myself in the world. You know, that's what the third chakra is. It's who you are in the world. What are you bringing to the world? As Jane Mantras would say, what is your presence representing? And for me right now, there's this alteration of how I present in the world from my heart chakra. So I'll need to come back to that space today and come back to that. Wow.
Beautiful space to be in.
The work of the heart today. Ooh. Wow. Thank you to all of the archangels, Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine, Christ consciousness, the Creator. Wow.
I especially felt Kuan Yin guiding that. She's really being very powerful right now in our world as we need more love energy. We need to remember that we are loved. So for everyone that's listening to this, whether you're listening now or later on the replay, know that you are loved. Just go into your heart and feel that love, that divine connection. Like Ruth said earlier, it is the spark that's inside of each of us. And that is our connection to the divine. So thank you all for being with us today.
Know that you are loved and know that you are love. Yeah. Teri, thank you so much. And everybody, whether you're watching live or on the replay, thank you. Thank you for being here. What an interesting world. I'm glad to be part of it. I'm glad to be part of it with you all. So much love to each and every one of you. Take good care and God bless. We'll see you soon.